Well, hello guys, my name is Nick, and yes, I'm back, I'm alive! Today we're doing this Lancia Rally Matchbox Specials 1 in 40 scale. So as you can see, the paint is absolutely gone, the stickers are gone, the glass is, well, not cracked, but it's really deeply scratched, and as you can see in the front there is a piece missing. Lovely. So let's hear myself play with the car. Let's be quiet. Thank you, Nick. So, as you can see, again, the paint is missing, except the yellow stripe. That's a bit odd. There is a piece missing. So, let's drill out these rivets. Two in the bottom. Well, obviously they're in the bottom, Nick. Why wouldn't he? Oh, that's so... It's been a month, people. Please, stay with me. I've been out of it a while, and honestly, I don't know what I'm doing, so what's new actually? So let's take my handy dandy screwdriver and pry open the base. Inside we'll find hair on the axles. Well, that's lovely, I guess. We have a rusted out piece of metal that's supposed to be the spring. We have the interior that past Nick doesn't really figure how to get out. You just pull it out, Nick. No, that's the wrong way. He's an idiot. Sorry about ever ago I have to apologize for past Nick. Oh well, so let's leave him with the interior and let's get to my sandblasting cabinet and let's watch the most satisfying part of this restoration, the removal of the old paint. Usually this takes me about an hour to 2 hours with my old method with the paint stripper. This just about 30 seconds to a minute, I guess. The paint literally just falls off, and I haven't really got any models, because I've already done a couple, that the paint didn't want to come off. Couple more spots on this side and the inside, but I'm going to stop it right here because you have seen enough. This is just too satisfying. Next, let's try to fix that little dent right there. I just took some body filler. And let's get to, sanding, I guess. Let's make it smooth again. Not really anything to it, just make sure it gets the shape, I guess. Which, I don't know what I'm saying. Amazing. So after this is done, we end up with something like this. The inside needs still a little bit of work, as you can see, but oh well. For primer, I'm using a fine surface primer by Tamiya in white. 2 coats in total, leaving between 15 to 20 minutes to dry between coats. Or a month, because we'll see in a future bit of this video that, well, I took a month break. We'll explain that a little bit more in a bit. So after the primer is applied with the first coat and the first coat dried completely, I noticed there was a little high spot in the paint, so I took my sandpaper again and sanded it back down. Now let's take my primer again and just re-prime it. Again, 2 coats, but I'm not going to let you sit through this again. So this is what we end up with. Now, as you can see, my paint, my airbrush, it's still broken. It's bubbling. This is after about an hour of fiddling with it. Replacing the fitting, replacing the O-ring. Nothing is helping. I just ordered new parts. And I ordered a second airbrush because I don't want to go through this anymore. It's just not painting good. So sorry that the paint on this model isn't the best, but I just wanted to get this out of there. Now, let's take a month break. A month has gone by, but I have a really good excuse. In this month, I quit my day job, I finished my bachelor degree in automotive, and I just got my diploma yesterday, and I'm looking for work. Now, in that month, I haven't actually fixed my airbrush yet. I did order the second one, it just arrived today. But I got it to spray a little bit better after another hour of fiddling with it. Oh well, so let's see. We have the first coat done. I don't know what to say, so I'm gonna go back while I was gone. At this point I have about 12 job interviews in the next week, but videos are going to pick up again. I'm going to do 2 or 3 videos every week like I used to do. because this is still secretly my dream job that will probably never happen. So when the second coat is applied, it's time to take off the paint. So the paint isn't, not the paint, the tape. No, the paint isn't 100% cured, but I just couldn't wait. The tape isn't the best to use, but I just couldn't find my Tamiya masking tape. And as you can see in the back, there are little blue spots on the yellow, but after this clip and after the paint dried, I just touched it up with some yellow paint. Trying to get this off when the paint is still wet without ruining the paint is quite hard, but I just did it. Now, apparently off camera I did that yellow, getting the yellow on it, because I couldn't find the clip. Apparently I was actually recording, I was actually, well, pretending I was recording, but I just didn't press the record button, I guess. So let's just fast forward me putting on the red paint of the taillights. Very little detail on this model. I decided not to paint in the door handles because, well, there wasn't really a reason to like them in blue. Next, the black paint goes on for the rear panel, but I'm not going to get you to sit through this. Next, the window. So we have this horrible looking window. A quick polish and we end up with it. Not perfect, the scratches are really deep and there is a little crack. And obviously I cannot take off the Lancia sticker, so this has to do. Next, I did still find the parts after 1 month. I just stored them really good. Is the axle. So first step is taking off that little fluff that was on the axle. After a lot of, well, playing, I guess. Then I take a piece of Scotch-Brite and just start sanding up the axles. They don't have to be perfect because nobody will ever see them, but well, I will know. I will just know I want to have them pretty good. Next, take my toothbrush with some hot soapy water and just clean up the wheels and not just the wheels. Next, this little piece of rusted metal. Again, nobody will see it, but I will know it's there, so I just give it a quick little brush with my Scotch-Brite. Next, toothbrush again, cleaning up the base. And let's get to reassembly. So, this is after 2 coats of clear coat, and this is the point where I realized I don't have my window. Looking around, and oh, there it is. I love it when that happens. So first, let's get the axles back into place. One snaps in and one just falls in. And then reattach the little metal piece that's supposed to be the string. Now I did put it up upside down, but this was the only way it would actually stay on the car. If you remember when I took it apart, it also fell out, so I don't think it is that wrong kind of thingy. So it's upside down, but it works, it stays, it's awesome. So a windshield goes in. Then let's see if my past Nick can actually remember how to put in the interior. And then reattach the base plate. Off camera I also drilled out the post and put in 2 screws in the front. But again, I forgot to press the record button, which it's been a month. Give me a break, please. No, don't give me a break. I already have a month break. You know what I'm saying. So after I snap in the base, I just have to give the front a little tap because guess what? I didn't put in the interior the right way, but oh well. So after this, let's take a look at it, how it was. All missing paint, windshield is well pushed down, piece missing, wheels horrible and dirty, and not even centered, I guess. And no, so please forgive me. Again, it's been a month, and as you can see, in about 5 seconds, I put my turning plate the wrong way. And this is it after the restoration. Now, I know it's not a restoration, it's kind of a custom, because it doesn't really look the same. I kind of use the same paint schemes, but I like this result a lot better, and I couldn't get the stickers. So thank you very much for watching, and thank you very much for keeping with me this month break. I actually still grew every day in subscribers, which is amazing. So please leave a like, subscribe, and hope to see you in a future video. Bye.